Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the A&A Radio podcast with your host, your boy, the man of the hour, Alex Angelo. Thank you for joining me today. Today we are going to be talking about the Hulu slash FX show, Shogun. This is a really good show. If I do say so myself. Takes place in the 1600s Japan, and by God, it is really, really good. First impressions of the show, I think it has a lot of growth, and it has a lot of room to dive into a really rich universe of history, right? This show really takes careful care of its characters and the environment around it, as well as definitely it shows off the type of rituals and actions that people would take in that time of Japan, especially the Japanese, how precise and methodical they are with how they present themselves, especially royalty. Um, and it's great to have more historical shows like this because I'm more of a real life type of guy. I'm not really like, you know, mythological creatures and all that shit with like dragons and stuff. And I think this show is definitely one of those shows where it's like, damn, like it's a timepiece, and it shows pretty reasonable and accurate historical events, right? So, what is this show? Shogun, again, it's a show about how the an English sailor stumbles upon Japan using the Way of Magellan, going not around Africa but around South America through the Pacific. And he stumbles upon Japan in order to go around the Portuguese and their secret base in Macau, right? So, in the first episode, we see that they're pretty much in Japan at this point. This English ship with actually a Dutch ship with an English crew, and we are introduced to our first, I guess, our main character, John Blackthorne, who is again a pilot or a sailor, and he has now found himself in Japan. He's taken hostage by the locals, and they pretty much torture him and take him to the nearest lord, who is Toranaga, played by Hiroyuki Sanada, really good actor. And pretty much episode one revolves around how this Englishman, um, they want to study him and understand what's going on, who is he, where they have been, because the Japanese only know one um, type of European. It's the Portuguese, since they um, were a really where they were a big nautical nation or kingdom slash empire back in those days, and they reached Japan way before the English and the Spaniards did. So when it comes to all that, that's episode one. Episode two is just breaking down what happens with the Englishman. He's taken prisoner. Toranaga is facing a lot of headache, especially with the other district lords around him, since it's split up into five districts or five lords. The other four are actually, in a sense, teaming up with the Portuguese, so that they can take all control. And Toranaga does not want that. He does not want the Portuguese in his land, um, and is kind of against the rest of the four, which is really interesting. Makes a really good conflict, and it's true. It's all true. We're also introduced to a character called Toda Mariko, a translator. I guess they speak in Portuguese. The Englishman speaks Portuguese, but it's in English, and we just assume that they're speaking Portuguese. Translator for John Blackthorne and Toranaga. Um, and we also have a lot of other characters like Kashigi Yabashugi, a side, or I guess a right hand man of Toranaga. Really good character. And yeah, episode two, pretty much he meets with Toranaga and just discusses what is going on, and um how what are his intentions. So yeah, when it comes to acting and everything, acting's great, acting's good. There's a little bit of a dialogue issue that I had with the first episode, especially with John Blackthorne's character, with that character. I didn't like I didn't like how off-putting he was. He definitely, like, it kind of shows his, like, his grittiness as an Englishman. And he definitely is kind of off in the beginning. But all the Japanese actors are really good, really great. A lot of other English slash Western actors are really good too. The set piece, it's a lot of set pieces, a lot of good cinematography. There was a lot of long shots for sure in a lot of these episodes. Um, uh, Great CGI. There's a bunch of CGI that they use for ships and palaces and flyovers. Really excellently executed. Really good when it comes to how they look. Um, what can I say? It's a really good show. A couple things I don't like about it. It's a bit confusing at times, just because it kind of throws you in to this, like, conflict, and you're like, ah, okay, I gotta understand it. It's the first episode. It's usually fine. And it's a little hard to remember, at least for myself. I'm not used to Japanese names, and it's a little hard to understand who they're talking about. So again, over time, I'm gonna have to just memorize the names. And um, yeah, yeah, that's a couple of gripes that I have memorized, just remembering who they talk about. And some of the acting as well with Blackthorn, it's kind of weird. Some of the supporting actors and actresses are a little weak too. There's a kid in there as well. He's not that great. Uh, he's kind of serious or monotone sometimes. Um, and what else? I mean, that's really it. So far, it's been really good. Those are, like, the few gripes I have. Honestly, each of these episodes have been great. It's a little dark at times. It kind of has that Disney Plus effect where that Hulu shouldn't have, actually, because it seems sometimes it's a little dark. I've noticed myself increasing the brightness. The fight scenes are crazy. There's brutality. There's killing. There's torture. Just be aware of that. Um, there was a couple of weird scenes with them trying to find some. I'm not gonna spoil it, but they had to rescue someone. It was kind of weird. Um, Blackthorn is a little awkward at times. He just looks awkward. I get the character. I get why he's there. The character doesn't bother me. I guess his actor is a little awkward at times. Um, yeah, the actor is a little awkward at times, and I think that is really it. I don't see anything else wrong with the show. Yeah, the acting's great. Cinematography is beautiful. The locations are great. Everything is really, really, really nice. All the design, set design, everything is really accurate from at least what I can see. It makes it convincing. And yeah, dude, this is a really good show. Check it out, Hulu FX. Really, really good. Let me see how we're doing on time here. Oh, 9 minutes. Yeah. Yeah, I think this is gonna be a good show. I already watched episode three. Episode three and four review are gonna come out on Monday or Tuesday. Once I watch the show on Monday, I think it comes out Monday or whenever the next episode comes out. Three is really good. I'll talk about it then, but one and two are definitely good episodes. It's a good show to start off. It is in Japanese, and there is there's English in it as well. But there's a lot of Japanese in it too, so be ready for subtitles. Not a problem for me. Again, that's I'd rather have that because they talk in their own language, um, and express emotion that way. It's really interesting. And what can I say? Oh yeah, some I guess again some of the supporting actresses and actors are kind of meh now that I remember. But yeah, man, it's hard to nitpick with the show because it's so far really really good. I like it. I like how it is. I didn't watch the original Shogun. I'm gonna have to watch that. It's really good. Uh, Overall, a great actor and actress choices. They're all look really great. And um, yeah, go out and watch it. Hulu FX if you got TV. Check it out. And yeah, that's it for the review. I guess I can talk about more of my side projects. Check out Shady Mob Productions, Shady Mob Podcast as well on YouTube. I'll put the link down below. It is a new podcast that my best friend and I, Nelson, we are trying to do. Pretty much, we're just going to do interviews, whatever makes us happy. Interviews, things that we like to talk about. Um, yeah, same thing, like kind of similar to A&A really and his podcast, but more on the topics of what we like, what similar items we like, what we can talk about. And yeah, check it out. It's gonna be fun with some really funny content on there. I guess A&A will strictly be for my own content. And we could talk about Shogun on there too. Like I don't mind talking about that, and I don't mind talking about things on A&A on Shady Mob podcast. But check it out, Shady Mob podcast. I'll put the link down below. It's going to be really great. It's awesome. They're just announcing our newest podcast. Um, yeah, that's pretty much it. Nothing really crazy change or anything like that. I just wanted to share my thoughts on Shogun. I think it's again a great show so far. Episode 1, 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10 for sure. Episode 2, 9 out of 10 as well. Not perfect, not perfect at all. There's still some small little nitpicks I have, but overall it's been really great. Yeah, I think episode 3 was good. There was some stuff that I need to rewatch, but yeah, it's been so far really good. Definitely a really good show, and I can't wait for more. Really, I wanted to watch more, and I hate how I just want to binge it. I just want to binge it so badly. Ah, and yeah, there's a lot of like Japanese content out there too. That's really good. Like I know my previous episode was about the Blue Eye Samurai. Also check that out. Really good show. I talk about it in my last episode. And um yeah, it's just a great show. Um whoo boy, I can't wait for more of Shogun. Definitely got to watch the movie that came out. I believe it was back in like the 80s or 90s. Um or was it just a miniseries? I think yeah, it was a miniseries actually. Um, and yeah, it was actually a novel to begin with. It was in 1975. The novel of the same name by James Clavell came out, and I guess which was previously adapted. Yeah, right here, previously adapted in a 1980 miniseries. Oh, look at that! All right, cool. So it's another miniseries I gotta watch. Great. So yeah, next episodes will probably be revolving around another show that I like, or probably episode 3, 4 of Shogun. I want to definitely get past. I want to do a series review of this. Stay tuned for more. Please comment down below. I want more feedback on the show. What I can do if you want to roast me, I don't care, man. Please, I take it as a learning experience. This is great. I love doing this. I love talking to you guys. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for following. Please like, comment, subscribe, ding the dong for notifications and more. Honestly, A&A Radio content. Uh, I'm gonna post a little vlog I made from a music festival I just went to in San Diego, so that'll be cool. And yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. What else can I say by me ending it with thank you guys for watching. Have a good day. Have a great day. Have an amazing assortment of days. Okay. Um, Please go hug your mom, shake hands with someone new, meet someone. If you're on the bus sitting down, just say, "Hey, how's your day going?" Have a conversation. There's a lot of people out there who are very um, social, antisocial, and they have social anxiety, which is okay. It's totally fine to have that feeling. We're all human. However, to get past it, you kind of have to take a leap of faith. And I guess this is a little moment that I give people advice. Um, I recently started talking to someone when I was at the gym in the sauna, and they turned out to be a really cool person. And it's just talking with people. A lot of folks, they have their headphones in, they just don't want to be talked to, and sometimes talking to them helps out a lot. Maybe some people just want to be by themselves, and you'll kind of get that vibe. If they want to converse, they'll keep on asking you questions and talk. And sometimes, like, yeah, like you kind of want to end the conversation if you want to end it a little early, if you don't want to talk to them for that long. Um, but yeah, yeah, and if they don't want to talk to you, they'll just kind of keep it short, or maybe they'll tell you, or maybe not. Just be a little bit more outspoken, maybe a little bit more assertive. But other than that, folks, have a great day. Again, hug your mom, shake hands with someone new, pet a dog, drink some, drink some water if you can. Um, Go have a beer, have some wine, smell the flowers. Go do some, please. Go outside, stay inside, have fun, don't have fun, whatever, but have a good day. Okay? Bye, guys. I'll see you guys on the next episode of A&A Radio. Hey guys, thank you for watching this episode of the A&A Radio podcast. Please just remember to like, comment, and subscribe at the end of the video. And you guys have a good rest of your day. Bye, guys.